I feel confident. Not in my ability to surfboard, but here we go. Focused. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. No frickin' towers are gonna get in my way. Oh, that was a cue for the tower. Okay, question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Time in building. Yep. I wish my brain was like this when I thought really hard about something. You got to play a little game. Ooh, this one's scary. It's precarious. Oh no, Hajime, Hajime. Oh god, it's very tight. Hajime, look at you, you're quivering. Oh god, oh god, oh god. He's a slippy, slidey boy, that's what he is. Oh no. Oh god, I didn't think I'd have to do a jump like that. Oh no, no, no. No! Am I all the way back? Oh, fuck me. Alright, here we go. This one's actually really bad. I mean, not bad, but... Oh my god. I mean, I don't mean it's bad, like, poorly designed. I mean, it's like, god, this one sucks. In a good way, I guess. Come on. Yeah! Oh, I'm scared. Don't make me do that again. I'm afraid. Oh no, it's making me do it again. Yeah! Oh no, don't fall off, don't fall off. Okay, here we go. God, speedrunning this game would suck because of that one bit. Alright, which clock was tampered with? Both. Oh, wow, they're really not giving much time to think. Like, if I wasn't slowing down, I would have went straight... straight off? Oh, I see. Okay. The only reason I got that wrong is because I thought it meant both, as in strawberry clock and grape clock. I wasn't even thinking about Nekomaru's. Okay, cool. But I get it. The building's clocks. Got it. This one I might have a shot of running out of time with. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're getting dicey. I can't wait for the final trial. Oh! Oh! I basically looked at you guys, and that's what fricked me. This thing's popping in out of nowhere. There we go. Alright, here we go. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses. Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant by both. Which clock was messed with? Both! Both grape and strawberry. Yep. Oh man, and I called this before the trial began. I feel good about this. This is a satisfying trial. The other one with Mikan really screwed me up a little. I actually, because I upload videos of Danganronpa, sometimes I have to dodge spoilers by like avoiding the YouTube thumbnails that are suggested to me. But one of the ones that was suggested to me was, why was Trial 4 so, like, disappointing? Apparently a lot of people didn't like Trial 4, or the one with Mikan, you know. Whichever one that was. Like, so apparently there's like a thing with it. I kind of want to watch that video, but I want to wait till I beat the game first.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko? Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time. But what if all those clocks had been messed with? What? All the clocks?
Did you really say all for only 2?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it. I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Yeah, and there's no way we would have known because we can't even look out the frickin' door. Window.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that. This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Oh, and now Nagito's happy because he's realizing that it probably wasn't a suicide. This again? Great. Okay. Oh, what do I want?
If the time in the building was all messed up,
I'm gonna guess Fuyuhiko's account.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio.
Let me just re-examine what these were about. Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking towards first floor Strawberry House at 5 a.m., which was actually 7. Rumbling at around 5:30, which was actually 7:30. Yeah, this all tracks. Okay, so this is about the rumbling noise, and that's about Fuyuhiko's is about seeing Nekomaru.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
No.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yeah, but I missed it.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yes.
It would have been a great clue.
Wait, that might have been it.
Or the scream.
That's Akane's account, I believe.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
Only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough.
I mean,
We would have heard it too.
Nekomaru screamed a lot.
There's no point
He yelled
in
a lot.
saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Okay, I actually... Actually, yeah.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on the time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay, that's actually true.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Yep, it's... Yeah.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow
Yep,
that
yep,
down?
yep, Akane.
If only I heard the sound
Yes.
when he fell.
Yes!
I agree with that.
Alright. Here we go.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling? I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Very likely, everyone heard it except Nagito.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound. We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Even Nagito said that.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
Huh.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
Okay. What's interesting is that Nagito was in a luxury room as well as Sonia. So that just might mean the sound didn't travel as far to where they would be, because they would be at the most extreme ends. So I'm wondering.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning. Huh? You can tell? I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge. Excellent work, Akane!
The rumbling sound was heard at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer. Yeah, 2 hours.
I see!
Yep.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours? That much?
Yep.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Yeah.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
To make them waste all the investigation time getting clues for that?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Or that. Only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
And that's why there's evidence against him doing it himself. Because he was tied up.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
It's looking more and more like Kazuichi as this goes on, actually. Specific thing is massage time? guess it was this. So he would know that he's got to go to the Tai Chi.
I see.
Okay, good.
That's it.
This one's challenging my intelligence fairly.
Activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
Keep him far away.
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time. That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have made this connection so soon if I played straight through, because in editing it was seeing that second line from Monokuma. You all missed Monokuma Tai Chi. So that's what's really did it for me. So...
When I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
he was on time.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule. I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
See? I caught it. I had to watch it a second time. Jeez, how outrageous! I didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Yeah. Yeah.
When you said everyone, you were including us.
That's what tipped me off.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Putting your foot in your mouth?
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fall?
Is that a thing?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Spooky.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
I see two, and one's looking more and more suspicious the longer this conversation goes on.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
The alarm.
Are you talking about that alarm? A little while after
Sorry,
I witnessed Nekomaru,
I'm cutting
the Strawberry
Chiaki off.
Lounge started going off.
Like everyone else.
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell? Who is it?
Who's the bastard?
Wait. So is it not? Hold on. Wait, is it not Kazuichi now? It's not you? Oh, I fucked up.
Crap!
Wow, okay, yeah, he doesn't... Wait, hold on, I'm confused. Hold on, and let me just rule out my two prime suspects.
Crap!
Okay, good. Okay, good. Hold on. Let me just read that last line again. I can't read the text! Oh, crap. Wait, so we're talking about who didn't have an alibi. Who didn't have an alibi? Who didn't come running out of their room? Who didn't come running out of their room? I mean, you didn't hear it, but it can't be you.
You're the only one!
What?
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Ah. That is true. Kazuichi was there, so it's hard. It's hard to say he was the one. Then again, Fuyuhiko fell asleep in the lounge, so it's possible he didn't see Kazuichi go back into his room. Hold on, we gotta keep talking.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't. You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Unfortunately, that's all hearsay, but I don't think Nagito did it.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it. To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
She was also at the end room. Thanks for speaking up about it when it brought up. So yeah, the people at the end rooms didn't hear.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
The sound didn't carry to the ends.
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
They're all luxury rooms. Yep. Wait, that does! Because who is opposite Kazuichi? Because Nekomaru was in the standard room. Wait. No, come on, no, I just want you to think for a second. Luxury room. Or nice room. Wait. I don't think the word luxury fits, so I just need to figure out what the first letter is. I'm gonna die because I just need to find out this first letter. Okay, D. Deluxe? Yep, deluxe. Got it. Yep, deluxe. All these synonyms messing me up. Oh, D. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, crap. Oh my god, so many R's. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Oh, whoops, I failed again. Alright, room. Crap. Room. Okay. Well, I can't afford to lose now. Trap! That was dumb. Oh my god. Oh, more? I guess an S. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, damn it. Break. Crap! Crap! Oh my god. Give me an S. Just give me an S and get me out of here.
I got it. Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe room.
Wait.
Right?
Oh, come on. Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. Gundam was the other deluxe room. Really?
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Yeah.
The reason we could
Oh, they're
not hear the
soundproof!
rumbling noise.
I thought it was just because they were the farthest. Alright, so I had the right reason, but I had the right idea, but for the wrong reason.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
I didn't even think about that. I thought it was just because they were at the end.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Shut up.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
It's the only other deluxe room.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer. Decisive factor?
Yeah. The only other one. The only one with a deluxe room.
You're the only one!
Ah!
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
I was wrong. Hardcore. I mean, to be fair, Gundam wasn't on my, like, absolutely not, because that was really just, I think it was Chiaki Fuyuhiko. Was it Sonia that I thought was, like, on the definitely didn't do it? I don't remember. But Gundam, huh? Yeah, he was, like, in the middle of it. Like, I was sus on Akane. Nekomaru. First of all, fuck Nagito for even bringing up the Sakura offing herself thing, because that threw a whole... Danganronpa did this on purpose. Threw a whole diversion in my brain process. Gotta ask Gundam.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
How would he have known if he had an insulated room?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
I forget that his voice is so different from my vampire voice.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Say your Devas heard it. That would actually work.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear
Say
it.
the hamsters heard it and told him to go out.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Please blame the hamsters. That's, like, actually a good excuse if he did it.
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
Oh. It seems someone's world is crashing down a little.
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Didn't he fall asleep?
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Oh, that ain't a good look.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
I thought Fuyuhiko fell asleep. He could have snuck by, didn't he? Or maybe I'm just off on that whole thing.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Right. Yeah, oh man, Gundam, that's kind of a slip, isn't it?
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down. If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Not the reason I would have used, but he could just say the hamsters have sensitive hearing.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
I don't think you're the type to believe the world is simple, Gundam.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Unless it wasn't him.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Oh, we haven't done the manga thing yet.
Hold on a sec.
Oh.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Huh.
Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health. Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
You did.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Well, I mean, there won't be later if you're all dead.
You said opening act again!
Huh.
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Yeah, you did. He said he's got 6 years. 10 years.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
I don't know.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
I mean, it would be in the nature of the game to, like, do this as a red herring, but let's... Yeah, I'm open to anything.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Uh-huh.
From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. Something is obviously wrong. That's when a contradiction's born. No such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Fuyuhiko's account. We used Akane's account, so maybe Fuyuhiko's is next.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Yeah?
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Secret passage.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Accomplice. Okay, let's just look for the contradiction.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, it wasn't.
There was a secret passageway.
There,
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
there is a secret passageway.
Why don't we stop?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Wait, that's... that... I need
That elevator.
the hidden passageway. I need, this thing. Oh, I don't have it. It was a Nagito thing. When he discovered the hidden passageway in the Octagon room.
Ready.
Ah! Secret passageway. Got it. I think I got it.
That elevator, the only means of travel.
So I
as long
used
as that
the... okay.
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape
I'm
House.
assuming...
Since I was at there's no question that the problem.
It would have been different if they had an
I'm
accomplice.
assuming I take this.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How
Got
much
it.
longer do you plan to lecture me?
There
Why
is
don't
a
we
secret
stop this
passageway.
already? That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Okay, I could use it there. Okay.
As long as that elevator
I just wanted to make sure the words
subject
weren't in the way.
The elevator.
I just didn't want to lose the bullet. Alright, here we go.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Getting better at this. Proud of myself.